Hey y'all, I'm going to try this video. I've tried it twice and I just keep rambling. I have notes in front of me, but anyway, I'm rambling again. I'm in a weird spot because I need to muffle my voice. So I'm sitting on the floor on my husband's side of the bed. I have two babies napping, so I have to muffle my voice. Anyway, so today's video, I'm going to talk about a little bit about my weight history. I know I've probably talked about this before, and I'm pretty sure I did on my HCG Housewife channel when I was doing HCG. But I'm going to start, it's getting, it's leading up to something. I'm going to start a new plan, so I kind of want to talk about it because I do want to vlog this to keep me accountable. Excuse me, I'm talking too fast. Okay, so I got notes in front of me, so if I look down, that's why. I just want to talk a little bit about my history. I've been overweight my whole life, as far as I can remember. I think my mom told me when I was like 5, up until I was 5, I probably wasn't really overweight. And I was never morbidly obese, but I've always been a chubby child. And I remember going on my first diet when I was in the 2nd grade. My mom took me to see a nutritionalist, and we're not going to get into why a child should not be on a diet, why the parents should just teach healthy eating. We're not going to get into that. But anyway, so I went on my first diet when I was in the 2nd grade. And all throughout middle school, high school, I was always on some kind of a diet. Not following it because, I mean, a kid's going to cheat. and I didn't lose a lot of weight, so I wasn't following it. However, there was times that I would lose like 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds or whatever like that through high school. But I've never lost this. I've only lost like a significant amount of weight for someone who is obese like I am now, a significant amount being 100 pounds or more. I've lost over 100 pounds twice. And the first time it was when I was in college, is probably about 2006. No, 2005. No, sorry. 1995. I'm a little older than I'm thinking. And I gained that back after and I'm not blaming it on the passing of my dad and my grandmother, but they passed away within a couple of days of each other. And that's when it started. I started not caring. We were in the hospital for a long time with my dad, and well, for about a little over 2 weeks, eating junk out of the vending machines and stuff. And that's when it started going up. And I never re-lost the weight. And when I went back to school, it just kept going up. And so when I left college in 1998, I was already back up by then. Let's see. The next time I'd lost over 100 pounds was around 2007 when I was I did Kimkins. And I remember the day that I started that, the lady that I was working with took my picture on the Polaroid. And when I saw it, I was like, holy mother of God, that is not me. Well, it was me. So I started at 2 o'clock on a Monday, June 18th, 2007. Yeah, 2007. And by Thanksgiving, I had lost over 100 pounds. The thing about Kimkins, you lose really fast, but I don't think I've ever heard of anybody who's maintained it. I keep in contact because the one thing I need is community, and accountability. And that's, Kimkins was great because she had this wonderful website and forums that there's a lot of controversy. You can totally look up on that. Kimkin, the lady who started it, was a big fraud. But the diet worked to lose weight, but not to maintain. And that's part of a successful diet, is if you can maintain it as well. So anyway, that's what I found through Kimkins, is I need community. And, I did well with losing. I was one of the rock stars losing, because I lost so fast. And it felt good. I mean, it was nice to lose weight and for people to encourage you. And I mean, I had 80 granny and grandpas because I was an assisted living activity director at the time. So I had 80 granny and grandpas constantly telling me how great I looked and how good I was doing and keep up the good work. And I was getting attention from other areas too. But anyway, so like I said, I could never maintain it throughout, let's see, from 2007 to 2009, because I got together with my husband, who my husband now, in January of 2009. And between that time, I think I gained like 30 pounds, lost that 30 pounds again, gained 20 pounds, lost that 20 pounds again. I mean, it was a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. And So I got together with my husband in 2009, January, and I remember weighing on his scale. And at that point, I was up, I want to say like 20 pounds, no, between 15 to 20 pounds. And like I said, I remember weighing on his scale, and I'm like, he loves me, so why bother? Let me go out to eat with him. Let me have good breakfast. Let me make him breakfast and enjoy it too. Let me drink. That was one thing I like to drink. Not now, I don't, but I did back then. Um, so, over that summer, I the weight creeped up to 25 pounds to 30 pounds. 30-pound gain. I mean, over that spring, and then in March we got engaged and we moved in together. And by May, I'd had an auto accident. And I remember when I went to the doctor for that, I was at 40 pounds. I think it was like 42. I remember things like that because it's significant when you're obsessed with, well, when weight is such a big part of your life because you're heavy. So anyway, I remember I was up 42 pounds, so almost half of what I had lost. And over the summer, I really, we were wedding planning, not really dieting or anything like that. And I was working out off and on though, because my husband likes to work out. So, and I remember I bought a wedding dress at the end of the summer. And most people, before they get married, they try to lose weight. Well, I used my wedding dress because it was the perfect fit, beautiful. I felt like a pretty princess in it. I use that as an excuse to, I don't need to lose weight. I don't want to have to go get some alterations and all this stuff because alterations can be expensive. So I wanted my dress to fit right. So I decided I was just going to maintain. And I think I probably did maintain until it actually came to wedding time. My dress still fit me and everything. I didn't have to worry about that. But we got married in October 2009. And by the time we came, like I said, it was a beautiful wedding. I felt like a pretty princess. My husband loved me, thought I looked hot and everything. We went to Hawaii, had a great time. I was on the beach in a bathing suit, didn't care. I look back at pictures now and I'm like, oh, I wish I was smaller, but we had fun. We had fun. My husband was fine with me, so whatever. But after our honeymoon, we came back home, I remember I was going to start. I was going to continue start working out again because we had our membership still. And I weighed at the health center and I was up like 50 or 55 pounds, something like that. Um, so, I was up I was up quite a bit. Now, fast forward to, I got married in October 2009. Fast forward to 2012. I'm a stay-at-home wife now. I don't work. Just doing my own thing. Don't have kids. We're trying to have kids though, going through hormones and infertility treatments and all this stuff. And I was diagnosed with PCOS. I was up 70 pounds by then. um, so that's the most I'd gained from the 2007 loss of 100 pounds. It was 70 pounds. Um, and I've tried all kinds of diets to get rid of that. And I tried HCG and that was very good. I lost 30 pounds on HCG again, because of the community. It was a great community. That's what actually got me on YouTube, is because I was doing vlogs on my HCG housewife channel. So, that again, I need the community. And, I did the first round and I lost like 30 pounds and felt good. Got into some old jeans, um, the problem is I couldn't do good on any other rounds. There was always something that I used as an excuse to get off of the round. But I tried. I kept trying. Give me credit for trying. I did 5 more rounds of that HCG over the next year or so. So let's see. Over the next years, I've also tried the fertility diet. I've done low carb off and on. And here's the problem here's what I've learned with low carb from doing it all these years. Because even before I did Kempkins, I did South Beach, which was a lower carb. Did Atkins a couple of times, and I'd lost. But what I've learned is, especially now that I'm not living by myself, and I do have things in my house that are not low carb or plan approved, and I do have other people to cook for, is I will do great throughout the week. But come the weekend, forget it. I'm going to be off plan. And I gain whatever I've lost over the week plus some, because my body is so messed up with this low carb, and I'm sure PCOS doesn't help, that I'm not, I may gain 5 pounds over the weekend or 6 pounds over a weekend from eating carbs, but I'm not eating that many calories to gain that weight. So there's more to it than that. It's hormonal. It's your body's metabolism's messed up from dieting so much. So anyway, what I'm getting to is I'm starting a new plan, and I'm hopefully this is going to help me be able to enjoy some carbs, still on the lower glycemic level. I think glycemic